Hey, Dan, we get a question by really great potential clients all the time that I thought we should just hit right at the beginning of this video. And that is, what do we as serious personal injury medical malpractice lawyers charge for our services? We are contingency based. So what does that mean? And explain to our potential future clients what it is we charge.
Sure, happy to. Our standard contingency fee in a medical malpractice case is 40% of whatever the recovery is, whether that recovery is a settlement or a jury verdict. And 40% is a fairly standard fee within the industry and within the profession, so to speak, of medical malpractice cases. And why is it 40% when so many people say, well, if I have an automobile accident case, typically those attorneys have charged 33 or 1/3. And I'll tell you why. Their medical malpractice cases are extremely difficult. They're long and very, very expensive. Typically, from the time we file a lawsuit until we can either get it resolved by way of settlement or get it tried before a jury and judge, you're talking anywhere between 18 and 24 months. Expert witnesses are hugely expensive, and medical malpractice cases are battles of the experts. We will have $20, $30, $40, $50,000 of advanced costs on behalf of our client, and we will carry those costs again for up to 2 years. And so that sort of also offsets why, or explains a little bit why medical malpractice cases are more expensive. The typical medical malpractice case, we will have several hundred hours of time from the lawyers in our firm by the time it gets to either court or is settled. And no case gets settled typically until you're very, very close to the trial. I know some firms charge a little bit more if the case is tried. We don't do that. It's a standard flat contingency fee. If we don't make a recovery for you, there is no attorney's fee.
That's right. Now, a couple things, Dan, I get a lot of questions about this, and that is if another lawyer refers us the case, and that lawyer, for example, is in Tazewell or Grundy or Blacksburg, and they want to stay involved, the clients still only pay 40%. So they get 2 law firms for the price of 1. They get all of our paralegals and all of our lawyers contributing, and then all of that local firm as well, all for 40%. It's not extra.
That is correct.
Right.
That's correct. We work with lots of other lawyers.
Yep. And in our firm, we have at least 2 lawyers assigned to every case. So it's not just Dan is 40%. It's either Dan plus Bo or Dan plus Lauren, et cetera. We always have 2 attorneys.
Right.
Yep. And the other thing that I get asked a lot is, well, if you settle my case, really quickly, if it resolves magically after you file the suit, would you reduce your fee? And I've agreed to that because it never happens. Because in all honesty, insurance companies make their money by not paying claims. So they're not going to pay a claim immediately after we file a lawsuit. And so I have no problem saying to a client, absolutely, I'll agree that if it settles within a month or 2 months of filing suit, I'll consider reducing my fee. And I wish it happened, but it just never does.
Correct.
Yep. Well, Dan, thanks so much for talking about the hard things of talking about money. We sure appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Lauren.